joined by Jennifer with the Media Evolution Striving to Serve project that we're doing over at Energeticcity.ca. How's it going this morning, Jennifer?
Well, side, so pretty good.
It's not snowing in your house, right? So it could always be, you can always
No,
think of it that way. All
well,
right.
I had sort of planned to bring out the deck furniture, the cushions for the deck furniture on the weekend. I was thinking last week, and I'm kind of glad I didn't do that now.
Yeah,
So
good call. Good call on that one. All right. Well, why don't you tell us how this project's been going? This is our fifth interview on this, and we've been doing it every couple weeks. So we're like a couple months into this. How's it been going so far?
it's been going really well. We've received almost 250 responses to the survey. That this is the last week for the survey,
Hmm.
um, and because I'm not patient. So went in there and started looking at some of their responses. And there's some really great feedback that we've received from people who have taken the time. We know that we've received some feedback that the survey's a little long. But in order to affect any sort of real change, we need to dig in on some of these questions. So we appreciate the folks that have taken the time to navigate it. On average, it takes about 14 minutes to complete.
Hmm.
So, and there is the additive incentive. There are three tablets that will be given away to individuals who participated in the survey.
Okay, so that's an added incentive to get involved. Besides the obvious prize that you could win for doing so, why is it so important that people take the survey, that they visit the website energeticcity.ca/evolution and find out just what we're doing with this project?
I think at the very core of it, we want to feel connected to our communities. We want to know what's happening in our communities, and so that relationship is built on trust. If the media is not providing the stories that are that the community, that the audience needs, if there's some trust and some faith that factual, unbiased information is being shared, that relationship breaks down. And if we lose our local media, then we lose that connection. Because Global and CTV are not going to cover the car accident on the Taylor Bridge, or
Hmm.
the great news story about the mother duck and the three little ducklings that were saved from the storm sewer, or whatever the story may be. You know, Media has played a really important role in the evolution of our communities, and has a role in the future. So we need the audience's feedback to ensure that relationship continues to evolve and serve all parties.
Now, as part of this process, we've had some poll questions that people were able to answer online. Kind of turned into a survey, which was sort of longer form. And I don't think these have started yet, but now there's going to kind of be a round of focus group events that you want to, where you actually are going to talk to some of the people who maybe have been involved so far, and ask them specific questions and kind of have a conversation about what we're doing. Tell us a bit about that. Has it started already, or is that coming next?
The focus groups are going to be happening next week.
Gotcha.
In order to the uh, sorry, I've lost my words. It's Tuesday, but it feels like a Monday. Um, in order to be participate in one of the focus, um, the sign up for that is on the survey closer to the end.
Hmm.
It's an opportunity. Those focus groups are an opportunity for us to dig in. Instead of it being a one-way communication, it's an opportunity for us to ask a question, response, and for us to dig a little deeper. This is always the challenge with one-way with survey, is sometimes there's yield to open another question, but we don't have that opportunity to ask that next question,
Hmm.
and get that further feedback. So I think our plan is to have three focus groups, some online, some in person, because we can do in person again, which is quite exciting. And those will all happen next week. After we have all of that information, we're going to wrap it all up together, analyze it, and pull together a report with some recommendations on some of the steps that can be taken to start to rebuild that relationship and nurture that relationship so that the local audience is getting what they need out of local media.
All right. Well, as I said, we've been doing this for some time now, but there is still time for you to get involved if you haven't already. If you this is the first time you're hearing about this, if you've just been like, I don't know, we value your input. We want to know how we can still get involved in this, even if it's at this late stage, which people can, right?
Absolutely. Truthfully, this is what's going to happen after we do our wrap up report, which hopefully should be ready the beginning of May. Energetic City, Moose FM are going to take those recommendations and start to implement them over the summer. And come back out to the audience probably in early fall and say, okay, so how are things going? That not all the problems are going to be solved. It can't, Rome was not built in a day.
Mm-hmm.
But if we can see that some movement is what's working, what isn't working, we asked you to do this, but turns out we didn't really want that. Can we try this? So this project is a year-long project, and truthfully, will continue on past. The work will continue on past the end of the year.
Absolutely. All right. Well, if you want more information and, of course, to get involved, please do check out Energeticcity.ca/evolution. If you happen to see it on our Facebook, social media, whatever, it pops up every once in a while. You can also click there for more information as well. Jennifer, always lovely to talk to you. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks for having me this morning.
Driving force